I answered him a lot of names. And some were appropriate. All right, so I'm sitting at home and I get a phone call. And it's on a private number. I'm an internet merchant, so I get, weird stuff. But I answer the phone and it's an employee from Washington County. And they say, we didn't get paid today. Right? And I said, why? The pay didn't come in. All right, I just, because I asked their name, but they're not, that was the whole point of having a private number, is not to give their name. All right, and so I reached out and
Rhonda, you're all the time telling me to talk into the mic. Can I ask you to back away just a little bit, please, so I can understand you?
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. I'm actually loud anyway, and I probably could talk without permission.
Okay.
All right. So I got the anonymous phone call that the employees didn't get paid. Right? This was a couple weeks ago. I could look on my phone after I stopped recording the exact date. And they said, we didn't get paid today. And I asked their name, but they didn't want to give it to me because there was fear of retaliation. All right. So I reached out to another associate, and they talked to a friend of theirs that worked for the county. And they said that the payment was either going to land in their bank account Friday, or it was going to be delayed until Monday. So what I'm asking is that whatever happened, because it's a lot less, it's not that common for me to get a phone call like that. You would think I would, but even though it may have been just like a clerical error or something similar to that nature, that they didn't feel that they could talk about it without repercussions is also a bad thing. And that's like a sign of corruption, right? See, no, it is. It's a sign of corruption. If the employees can't talk about what goes on in this county government, that's a sign of corruption, right? It's not anything, it's in the employee handbook that they can't talk about it online without the fear of being fired. So what happened? Well,
about every Tuesday or Wednesday, most people have a delay of getting.
Time cards, I'm sorry.
Rhonda, you have an opportunity to observe and speak, but we're not going to get into this adversarial back and forth. That's not permitted, and you know that under the open door law. But, I would encourage those people to consult with an attorney. If they think they have a claim against Washington County, they can pursue it. And I'll tell you what happened. Somebody made a clerical error, and that's it. So
Okay.
That's the end of the discussion.
All right. And it's not that adversarial. This is, Todd asked me.
They don't have to answer these questions. You have an opportunity to observe this governmental entity conduct business. And that's it.
I put my name on the schedule.
And you've had that opportunity. They are not going to get into an adversarial conversation back and forth where you're making accusations that they've done something wrong when they haven't. Do you guys have anything else you'd like to do? Any other business to conduct?
He says,
Any other comments?
Okay. I was going to go ahead and, I went ahead and got Indiana Proud done, right? Indiana Proud has the clean video, the non-commentary, anything similar to that nature, right? And so the video that I've been taking, or trying to take, is up there now. IndianaProud.com. I'm bringing it back. It's up there. It's ready to go. We're going to go through, we as in me, I'm going to go through the open door law handbook. And we're going to see what we legally have to have for meetings. Does that make sense? I put a copy up there under documents so that you can actually print off your own copy. Or you can go, I would encourage you to go directly to the PAC in the state of Indiana and to go ahead and download it. Now, the purpose of this is to go ahead and get communication with the good government is where you have all the laws that are understandable and out where everybody can see them, right? That there's no fear about talking about things and the communication is open. When a meeting is not well done, when the notification doesn't go out, when the basic things, so that the public is not notified, or things that needed to be discussed are not discussed, right? That's when the communication breaks down. Does that make sense? Does that make sense?
I'm not answering your question. I don't know what you're asking me.
I'm going to go through this, and we're going to go ahead and find out how many meetings and what meetings are held in Washington County. And if there are public meetings, I need to see the notification of the meeting place and where it is. Even right now, on the website, you can see that there's a meeting, but you don't know where it's at. You see government meetings mixed up with private meetings, like the Chamber of Commerce, right? The Economic Growth Partnership is not a government entity, and yet it still has its meeting time up there.
If you think we're violating the open door law, I encourage you to bring that to our attention.
No, I'm just trying to let you know that this is what's coming. I don't know if it's violated or not.
Okay.
I haven't listened, I haven't gone through it, I'm giving you the
Is there
opportunity.
anything else you'd like to comment on?
I would suggest you go ahead, and I would encourage you to go ahead and make a list of what you expect from a meeting situation. Notification has to be 48 hours before the meeting. 48 working hours before a meeting, right, notification. And what's open to the public and all of that kind of stuff, if you could go ahead and get that together, that would be, I would encourage you to do so. Because that's what I'm going to do, right? And we're going to go ahead and look at it this way.
Thank you.
All right, are we done?
Do you have anything else to comment on?
I mean, I have a lot of other things to comment on, but I think I'll go ahead and just leave it up for my other website.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
You guys want to recess?
Recess, okay. Make a motion to recess. Until this evening.
Are you having another meeting?
Tonight, Mark,
Oh, okay.
it's advertising.
Look it up and find it.